Donald Trump is super petty, you know that, and he's super salty over the fact that when big international events occur, nobody cares at all that he used to be president. They're not interested in him being there, and that includes the funerals of queens. So when Biden got invited to the Queen's funeral, Donald Trump decided to have a little hissy fit on Truth Social about it. Bleeding out, in real estate, like in politics and in life, location is everything. Because if you're watching this, you'll see Biden's seat wasn't at the front. And as we all know, what's the point of going to a queen's funeral if you don't have front row accommodations or something? Anyway, he goes on to say, this is what's happened to America in just 2 short years, no respect. However, a good time for our president to get to know the leaders of certain third world countries. If I were president, they wouldn't have sat me back there, and our country would be much different than it is right now. I don't like, what a dumb hypothetical. That if the queen had died while you were still president, they would have been sure to put him in the front. That's definitely what the royal family would have wanted. But also, like, Nina, I wasn't invited. I assume you weren't invited, right? That's fine. I assume that like family members and high-ranking UK-ish type people are probably sitting in the front rows. I don't think, like, Biden's cool or whatever, he's the president. But why would he be in the front row? And why does it matter what row he's in? What do you think?
Trump is selfish as hell. I mean, this is not the time nor the place. It is not about him, but you see how he is very good at trying to make everything about him. And John, newsflash, at most funerals, whether it was the Queen's funeral or my uncle's funeral, the loved ones and the people closest to the family are the ones who sit closer to the front. Trump, that's just Trump being Trump, John. I don't even know what we're doing with this. This man is he's just a selfish ass. That's what he is.
100%. You know, although this topic does make me just a little bit. Let's not go crazy, but just a little bit. Kind of wish that Trump was still president, because I bet he'd be seated even further back, and it would be great to see the meltdown he has of the disrespect.
Right, if he was even invited. I mean, even at this moment, he's talking smack about where President Biden and the First Lady is sitting. He wasn't even invited, for God's sake. So, there it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Did they invite Jimmy Carter? Oh, I wonder if they invited Jimmy Carter. That would be fun. But anyway, absolutely
he is
ridiculous.
The king of petty, though.
Yeah, he should, at this point, I would say he should be a little bit less worried about him getting seats at the Queen's funeral and him setting up like that literally anyone would want to go to his funeral, which can't be more than 5 or 6 years away. So anyway, that's just a prediction. That's all that is. For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.